Okay, so here's the 60 Pontiac I just picked up. I'm gonna plan on keeping this car for a while, but as with anything like this, we're actually looking for a 59 Olds flat top, so this car would be available for sale if someone wants it. So I'm gonna do a video on it. It is a almost 82,000 mile original car. I just drove it home 700 and almost 800 miles from Pennsylvania. Luckily, it's not a Pennsylvania car though. It is a Montana car, and it is super solid, and it is super clean. One of the most rust-free cars I have ever owned or ever seen. It's got good tires on it. The brakes I would not recommend for a weak-armed person right now to go a long ways. They definitely need some work on the front. My plan is in the next few weeks, unless somebody comes up real soon and wants it, I'm going to do a disc brake conversion. But that's subject to change if someone wants it more than I do right now. But I have a lot of pictures of this car. Someone is interested in it. Original paint, original interior. It is absolutely beautiful inside. It's got a couple of blemishes. Again, it's not perfect. It was driven, but even the AM radio plays. I'm gonna crank it up here in a minute. Tires again are new, recently put on here. Everything under the hood, I just changed the oil today. Didn't use any oil coming down on the trip. So all the trim and bumpers is in exceptional shape. Got a few dings here, but as I work on this car, of course the price would increase, or what I would take would definitely increase. But I did a deep clean on it today, done a lot of degreasing and got it cleaned up good, so I figured now was the time to do the video. It's a 389 2-barrel, manual steering, manual brakes, no air. Thank goodness it didn't have air, because that old air conditioning stuff, it's just, at this point, unless it would have worked, it's just, vintage air is way better. So looks a lot cleaner, but you can tell this car, I believe it's had a brand new windshield put in it recently. There's no way that windshield would be in that good a shape, but all the glass in this car is beautiful. It's a little bit of delamination around the edges, but could use some new seals. Again, all these rubber seals are original, so, but still in good shape for being as old as they are. Even this here is pretty soft. This here, you know, where it's outside starting to crack up. So I mean, it could use some rubber seals. But again, this thing is solid. I wish my 59 Impala would have been this solid. For what I paid for that thing, it should have been this solid. But flat top, you just don't get no better on a 4-door hard top than a 5960 GM flat top. It's the prettiest 4-door cars ever made. Take a look in the trunk. Keys are in the ignition, so grab the keys. Go and crank it up first, and see, all the lights work. Even the generator gauge is even working, and actually working better now than it was on the trip. But the clock works. That is the correct time, 7:30. Fuel gauge works, speedometer works, even the AM radio plays. Has to warm up for a minute and it'll come on. But all the dash lights work. Can't really see it right now, but the only thing that doesn't work is the horn. But it's clean underneath the dash. Dome lights, all that stuff works. All this works like it's supposed to. So, transmission shifts really well. Sound's got a good little rumble to it. Single exhaust. Take a look at in the trunk here. So, again, you know, no rust. Got a new spare tire on the original wheel. Trunk mats all in good shape. No rust in the trunk. Just, again, I mean, I don't know how you'd find a car any more solid or clean. It's probably one of the best in the country as far as the 60 Pontiac. Yeah, everything works. Parking lights, brake lights, signals, all that stuff. Turn all the lights on here. Again, I drove it a lot of night driving the last few nights to get home, and it stayed cool. It never ran hot. I was so impressed with how this thing ran. I mean, I have blessed to have several classic cars that run and drive well, but besides the brakes grabbing, pulling a lot at times if you got on it hard, but I was able to make it home safely. But I wouldn't recommend driving the car as far as I did, unless, like I said, especially if someone's older or they broke their arm recently. But it definitely needs some brake work. So you could leave it original and get those drums working the way they did in 1960, and you'd be fine. But I'm not a fan of drum brakes. I like disc brakes, and you'll spend as much money on a sloppy set of front drums to get them going than you will just to convert. So 891. So again, you know, a little dirty on the headliner, could use a clean. I did clean it up pretty good, but it's not perfect. So I believe the bottoms of the seats have been redone. Well, no, I know they have, because the old material, piece of it's in the trunk. But anyway, I just wanted to show the new ride for the channel, but I will put contact information and a price in the video description. Also, remember, if you need restoration work, that same contact info will be in the video description. 60 Pontiac, has a clear title. Of course, right now it's still in the other fellow's name. I just bought it, but my only concern is once I transfer it to me, South Carolina is good about dragging their feet on sending me the title. So, and even on a late model Camaro we transferred several months ago, they said they sent it and it never showed up. And then of course we had to pay a lost title fee, even though they're the ones that never sent it. So if any of y'all's in South Carolina's had similar trouble, let me know in the comments, because I think that's a problem right now. Very aggravating. And I don't have dealer license, so, and I don't do enough of this to have one. I think you got to prove yourself to, can't just go get one. They don't hand them out like they used to 30, 40 years back. But this glass on this car is just absolutely just immaculate. It's better than my Impala. So body gaps and all is real nice on this car. For 1960, it's pretty good. The paint on this car, again, is original. It's got a good shine to it. I haven't waxed it or polished it again. I imagine it would shine a little more. It is getting thin in a few spots. So, you know, just let that. It's definitely lacquer. I can tell it's lacquer. So, but the chrome, again, you can tell it's Western chrome. It's got a new battery. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for tonight, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.